get a good look here at Fire in the Hole. We're going to show you the inside of the ride. We're going to give you a tour, give you a look at how it works, the track, the stats, and possibly even a hint at what's coming up in the future. I got all sorts of stuff to talk about with the brand new Fire in the Hole coming to Silver Dollar City. I am super excited. We knew that the old Fire in the Hole was closing. We knew it was last year, and it was dated. And there was a lot of concern and worry about what was coming and whether they're going to, replace it. And well, as we go through, you're going to be pleased. If you are a fan of Fire in the Hole, you're going to be super excited about what Silver Dollar City is doing. They're not just bringing back the old. They're bringing back some of the old that many of us have never even actually seen. So this is exciting stuff. Can't wait to show off what they've got so far and talk more about what's happening with it and what's coming. There is so much to show with this announcement, so much to talk about, that I want to be able to show you some of these things while I'm analyzing it for you, because I have footage inside the building of the ride itself, a couple of the show scenes and things in there to show you. There's some more information to talk about, a couple other new things that are coming as well, and a hint at the future. We met at Red Gold with lots of anticipation about what was coming, and then they gave us the announcement. So here's the video announcement they gave us live as I recorded it at Red Gold. And well, here, just check this out. Here's what's coming.
It's the all-new Fire in the Hole, a story that has captured the imagination of millions of riders, now bigger, better, and more fun than ever.
Get your children, don't be slow, ballers, come there's fire in the hole. Get your clothes and leave your home, ballers, coming in the home.
Now I told you, we're needing heroes, so hop on your pumper wagon and head into town. We're looking for some brave volunteers to put out this fire and help stick it to those pesky ball riders. Feel the ground rumble beneath you, hear the crackling fires, and experience the thrill like never before. And try to help out poor old Red Flanders. They've done stolen his pants again. They got to get across that bridge before it's too late. These wily bandits are no match for our heroes, and our fire chief has a plan. It's time to light the fuse, blast the water tower, and save the citizens of Silver Dollar City. Now let me tell you, this ride is going to be a hootin', hollerin' good time. In fact, it's the largest indoor coaster in the heartland. We're going to sound the alarm spring of 2024, and you're invited. Calling all heroes, it's the all-new Fire in the Hole, and it's only at Silver Dollar City.
So for all the worry that many people had about Fire in the Hole being closed, lost, and being replaced with something that was completely inferior, may your fears be put to rest. They aren't just bringing it back, they are upping it and plussing it and doing so much more with it. This is going to be absolutely fantastic. I knew a lot of this already, but there were things that they announced I didn't know that I was super excited about. As I share little bits and pieces here and talk about some of this, I am going to be showing some video inside the ride as well as some other bits because I can't wait to show you, and I don't want to take forever to do it. So the new version of Fire in the Hole has 3 drops, which the old did as well, including the water splashdown. They are keeping that at the end of the final drop. 14 show scenes. They're actually resurrecting a couple old scenes that have been lost. Many people don't realize that there was a point where they actually shortened the original ride and lost a couple scenes. They're bringing those back. So we're not just getting Fire in the Hole as we know it currently. We're coming back to the original and then plussing it. One of those scenes is actually where the bald numbers are captured again. And I got to walk through that area. That was really cool. $30 million investment, the largest investment they've ever made in a single attraction. because they want to do it right. So very excited about that. 5-story temperature controlled building. No more freezing inside in the winter and boiling during the summer. Custom soundtrack with high resolution onboard sound. They're actually taking the original soundtrack and redoing it. All of your classic lines are still going to be there. The fire in the hole. The Red Flanders, you come back here. And they're redoing the sound, the music track. You heard it in the announcement. This is actually a brand new version, but I love that it captures the classic and just ups it. Honestly, that excited me. When I heard that, it's like, they've actually improved it. 1,500 feet long, 26 miles an hour, just under 3-minute ride time. It's going to be the fire in the hole you love, but new, and just fixed and improved. And it was really cool to be able to walk around and see the track. You can actually see the power lines in the track. So it's powered, dark ride. The drops are still small, so it's going to be just like the old in that regards. It's family friendly. You're going to feel very much like you're riding Fire in the Hole improved. It's going to feel much like that. Now, Brad did announce a couple other changes, as he says here.
If you've ridden Fire in the Hole, you'll know that for 51 years, one of Silver Dollar City's most famous citizens is Red Flanders. And the dang bald knobbers stole Red Flanders' pants 51 years ago. So it is only appropriate that as we open in 2024, after 51 years of looking for Red's pants, Red's opening a store called Flanders Dry Goods Outpost.
That's my man! Yes, it's true! He's expanding. And we're going to have our very own store right on the outskirts of the Fire District.
Yes, Red Flanders is opening up a clothing store. I think that's amazing. It's a great way to put in a souvenir shop, but tie it into the ride, and to take an old traditional part of it, and hey, let's play off the name. So great choice on that. I think that's great. Oh, and by the way, there will be an on-ride photo with the new ride. So that is coming. You can see the booth. It's actually across from where Red Flanders store will be. And then they also announced something new, but not new, but kind of new with this.
There's a second thing that's going to be kind of fun. Some of you may have had it, some of you may not have. It's kind of been one of those little hidden Silver Dollar City gems that won't be hidden anymore. The Pretzel Dog is a hand-breaded pretzel that goes on a foot-long hot dog. And you may, I'm telling you, there are some snobs in this room and you're crinkling your nose right now. You don't need to crinkle that nose because they are amazing. Well, let me tell you, our little secret pretzel dog will be world famous next spring when we open a new Pretzel Dog eatery inside the Fire District. And there'll be 140 dining seats that will overlook the new Fire District. Right adjacent to the Pretzel Dog area.
Now, those of us who've been Silver Dollar City for years know that the pretzel wrapped hot dogs have been there for quite a while. They've been a side dish, but now they're bringing it up and they're giving it its own stand. So now it's going to be a main thing where people won't miss it. If you have not tried one yet, try it. They are really good. They're just not good for my waistline. Another thing that they mentioned too is the new name for the area. Now, I've never been a great fan of Fireman's Landing. It's like landing. Were they in the air? Were they flying? Why do they need to land? Although I know landing is, like your dock on the side of a lake, which is what it is, but it just felt weird. I love the new name. The Fire District, I think, is much more fitting. I like how that just fits much better. New artwork for Fire in the Hole, new logos, so you can see how that's coming in. Being built in-house by Rocky Mountain Construction. Great company. They're going to do it right. Honestly, I have left announcements sometimes with a negative feeling. I have walked away sometimes and kind of gone, yeah, that's great, but they miss. I had no negatives at all. I am so excited about what they're doing because they're preserving the history, they're preserving everything we loved about the original, and bringing it up to modern. So, Fire in the Hole is going to be here for generations to come. That in my book is fantastic. Then Brad let drop a little snippet at the end, and unfortunately I didn't catch it on video. But one of the things he mentioned is that this is just one announcement of a series of announcements that will be coming in the future. Not this year, more than likely, but as he implied it, he says, you may not have heard, but Silver Dollar City owns a lot of land now. They've bought a lot of land. They own land from where the park sits all the way down to Table Rock Lake. And as Brad pointed out, all the way in Branson West to Dana's Barbecue. One big, huge, continuous plot. That's a lot of land. And he says they do have a long-term plan for it. They do have different points that they're planning out. COVID has put things behind a little bit, but they have some exciting long-term plans. And I did try to probe a little with people. The one thing that we can say with absolute confidence, the park is going to be expanding the next few years. As I was kind of joking with a couple of my friends, Dollywood's had their turn for more than doubling the size of the park. Silver Dollar City's turn is coming. And I've mentioned this in some of my other videos. But while they didn't say it, they were definitely implying, look out, here comes expansion. We're going big. So don't be terribly surprised if over the next 10 years or so that you see lots of expansion area added to Silver Dollar City, that they expand out into the woods. Don't be surprised if there is a resort in the works, or more, maybe more. At least one resort in the works. Expansion out with the property, more lands, more rides, more area. Like I said, Dollywood's doubled. Here comes Silver Dollar City. Older sister is ready to start showing younger sister the way it's done again. And I am excited about the possibilities for the future and some of what's coming. It will mean some other changes later on. I had mentioned Fire in the Hole has 3 entrances right now, from the Pumpkin Plaza, from the end of Fireman's Landing, and then there's another spot where you can kind of work around, partially because the train tracks run right through there. Don't be terribly surprised if down the future, if they reroute the train and kind of move it around outside a little bit, so that way they can kind of tidy that up and reduce all the crossings. And don't be surprised if there's other changes to the train route that have to happen because of other changes out in the park. There's going to be some big stuff coming, and I am super excited about the future. So this is Fire in the Hole, the old made new. The bald knobbers will still be there. They're going to change the mask a little bit. But the bald knobbers will still be there. The story will still be there. Red Flanders will still be there. The music will still be there. It's going to be the Fire in the Hole that you know and love, updated. So excited. I'd love to hear your feedback. Are you excited? Are you disappointed? Are you concerned? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. Definitely want to hear from you. So we are 2.5 hours after the announcement. And yes, they already have merch for the new Fire in the Hole. Check it out. Now, the park's not excited at all about it. But super excited about what Silver Dollar City is doing. And this is just the first step. Remember, Brad Thomas did hint that they've got a master plan. They've got big announcements coming over the next few years. Big things happening. Remember, new parking lot. They own the land all the way out to Branson West and Highway 13 there. There's some big stuff coming to Silver Dollar City. And this is just the beginning. Can't wait to see what happens. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this look at the new Fire in the Hole coming to Silver Dollar City next year. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know your thoughts, your comments, your suggestions, your ideas. Be sure to share them in the comments below, or you can contact me. There's information in the description that has my email address, fan pages, information about merchandise, and so much more. So be sure to check that out. Don't forget to hit that like button, share the video, and if you haven't already, hit the button right up there to subscribe. And in fact, if you did enjoy this, I've even got another video for you right here. And also about these wonderful people here, those are my YouTube members and my patrons, the ones whose financial support makes this possible. I couldn't do it without them. If you want to know more about that and the perks that come with it, well, be sure to check the description. There's a link right down there. Thank you so incredibly much. God bless.